Hey team, today we're going to talk about the topic of customer experience, and it's going to be a quick one because I just want to remind you of this whole topic and then leave it with you. It's something I think we all understand, and yet a little bit of a reminder is a good thing. I love this image from Fruto Studio. I'll put a link to it in the show notes underneath, but I think it perfectly captures what we want to achieve with customer experience, and that is an emotion. Too often customer experience is just boiled down to this process, often lots of automation that is put in place, but we want customers to feel something when they work with us. Why is that? Because customer experience is the only differentiator these days. Most agencies are good at what they do. We're good at graphic design. We're good at HubSpot. Most agencies are. So there's no differentiation there. Perhaps there's differentiation on pricing and positioning and things like that, but really the differentiation is customer experience, how the customer feels when they're dealing with us. So that's why we've put a lot of time and effort into making sure that's a beautiful, joyful experience for clients. I'm deliberately choosing these words so that you pick up on them and get the sense of how important this is to me and to our clients. I think this diagram does a really good job of it because you can see there's multiple groups of people that need to be involved to provide that experience right up the front for the customer. You've got to work out where you want to fit in this particular scenario. Do you want to be at the back? Do you want to be up the front with the clients? Do you be on main stage? Because if you're unhappy in your current role where you're placed, then the customer will experience that. So I'm not going to go into this diagram and try and draw parallels with the work that you're doing. I think you're smart enough to get the idea and think about that in your own situation. However, I am going to pick up just on one key aspect, and that's speed. Speed is a key differentiator. We all remember Google, why they suddenly exploded in popularity. They were so fast to give a response. Were the results better than search engines that competed? Who knows? I don't know. All I know is that the experience with Google was wonderful. We need to think about that when we're dealing with our clients. However, there's a few caveats. Because we could just automate a response. You know, we're aiming for a 5-minute response to any client inquiry. We could automate that, but it wouldn't be a great experience. Just noise. You get that automated ticket response. We've all had that. We don't like it. It adds no value to our life except to, well, maybe they got it. Okay, great. We want to be very strategic in the way we respond. We don't want to give more work back to the client. We always want to be taking work off their plate, freeing them up to do what they're good at. So our responses need to be helpful. We've got it. Here's what we're going to do. Here's when you can expect a response. Here's how we're going to look at it. We're going to need this from you, or we're going to do this for you, whatever, as quickly as possible. And we're getting very good at that. That's a wonderful experience for the client. So I just want to remind you of that. Focus on it. Don't think that because you're putting extra time into providing that value to the client, that's a bad use of time. It's a very good use of time, and perhaps it's even a key use of time in differentiating us from our competitors. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.